Ever wonder why we yawn or sigh? Is it merely an expression of boredom or tiredness? Or does it serve a deeper purpose in our body's functionality? These seemingly simple actions are indeed a part of a complex and vital system within us, the human respiratory system. This intricate network of organs and structures working in harmony allows us to breathe, providing our bodies with the life-sustaining oxygen it craves and expelling the waste product, carbon dioxide. Our breath is the silent, continuous rhythm that underscores our existence, so fundamental yet often unnoticed. The respiratory system is the unsung hero of our survival, an essential player in the symphony of our bodily functions. But what makes up this system? How does it work? What role does it play in maintaining the delicate balance within our bodies? And what happens when it encounters problems? Stay tuned to uncover the mysteries of the human respiratory system. The respiratory system, a complex network that ensures our survival, consists of various parts working in harmony. Let's break down these components to understand what each does and how they work together to keep us breathing. First up is the nose, our primary gateway to the respiratory system. It's not just for smelling those delicious cookies baking in the oven. The nose filters, warms, and moistens the air we breathe, preparing it for its journey downwards. Next, we have the mouth, another entry point for air. While it doesn't filter the air like the nose, it's crucial during heavy exercise when the nose alone can't provide enough oxygen. From the nose and mouth, air moves into the throat, a dual-purpose conduit for both food and air. The pharynx, the upper part of the throat, serves as a crossroads, directing air into the windpipe and food into the esophagus. The larynx, or voice box, sits below the pharynx. It not only produces our voice but also acts as a gatekeeper, preventing food and drink from entering the windpipe. Speaking of the windpipe or trachea, it's the main highway for air traveling to and from the lungs. It's lined with tiny hairs called cilia that catch and move unwanted particles up and out of the respiratory system. And finally, we arrive at the lungs, the stars of the respiratory system. These two spongy organs are where the magic happens. They take in oxygen from the air we breathe and expel carbon dioxide, a waste product from our body's cells, back into the air. The lungs have a vast network of tiny air sacs called alveoli, where the actual gas exchange occurs. But the lungs aren't working alone. They're supported by a muscular dome called the diaphragm, which contracts and relaxes to help us inhale and exhale. Each of these components plays a crucial role in the process of respiration. From the nose to the lungs, every part of the respiratory system works in harmony, ensuring we can take in the oxygen we need and expel the carbon dioxide we don't. It's a beautifully coordinated dance of life, happening right inside us each and every moment. Respiration, a vital process, is more than just inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. It's a fascinating dance of gases, a continuous exchange that keeps us alive and thriving. Let's start by looking at inhalation. When we take a breath, our diaphragm contracts and moves downward, expanding the chest cavity. This action creates a partial vacuum, pulling air into our lungs. The air travels through our nose or mouth, down the trachea, and into the bronchi before reaching the tiny air sacs known as alveoli. Each lung houses millions of these alveoli, where the real magic happens. Inside the alveoli, oxygen from the inhaled air diffuses through the thin walls and into the bloodstream. Red blood cells, ever ready for their task, pick up this oxygen and transport it to every corner of our body. There, oxygen fuels the burning of glucose, producing energy for our cells to function. But what about the waste product of this process? That's where exhalation comes in. As cells use oxygen, they produce carbon dioxide, a waste gas that needs to be removed from our bodies. The carbon dioxide diffuses back into the bloodstream, traveling back to the lungs. When we exhale, the diaphragm relaxes, reducing the space in the chest cavity and pushing out the air, now rich with carbon dioxide, from our lungs. This cyclical process of inhalation and exhalation, oxygen in and carbon dioxide out, is something we do around 20,000 times a day without even thinking about it. Yet it's an integral part of our body's operations, a testament to the wonder of our biology. Of course, our respiratory system doesn't work alone. It's a team player working closely with the circulatory system. As the oxygen is picked up by red blood cells, it's the circulatory system that ensures this oxygen reaches where it's needed, from our brains to our toes. Through this intricate process, our body maintains the delicate balance necessary for our survival. So the next time you take a breath, remember the amazing journey that oxygen takes and the intricate dance of respiration that keeps us alive. Beyond respiration, the respiratory system plays a key role in maintaining homeostasis. Homeostasis, if you're not familiar, is simply the body's way of maintaining a stable internal environment despite changes in external conditions. And how does the respiratory system contribute to this? Let's dive in. Firstly, the respiratory system regulates the levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the body. When you exercise, your muscles need more oxygen and produce more carbon dioxide. To meet this demand, your respiratory rate increases, ensuring a steady supply of oxygen to your muscles and the removal of excess carbon dioxide. But wait, there's more. The respiratory system also aids in temperature regulation. When you're hot, you might start panting. This increases airflow over the moist surfaces of your lungs and airways, resulting in evaporative cooling. This is why dogs pant when they're hot. They're literally cooling themselves down from the inside. Now, perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the respiratory system's role in homeostasis is its involvement in regulating blood pH. You may know that the pH measures the acidity or alkalinity of a solution. In our bodies, it's crucial that the pH of our blood remains stable, around 7.4. If it deviates too much, it could be fatal. So how does the respiratory system help here? Well, carbon dioxide in the body can combine with water to form carbonic acid, which can lower blood pH, making it more acidic. To prevent this, when carbon dioxide levels rise, the respiratory system kicks into gear, increasing our breathing rate to expel excess carbon dioxide and prevent the formation of too much carbonic acid. On the flip side, if blood pH becomes too alkaline, our breathing rate can slow to retain more carbon dioxide and correct the imbalance. Thus, the respiratory system not only provides oxygen but also helps keep our body in balance. From regulating oxygen and carbon dioxide levels to aiding in temperature control and ensuring our blood pH stays just right, the respiratory system truly is a key player in maintaining homeostasis. Despite its efficiency, the respiratory system can sometimes encounter problems. Indeed, even the most sophisticated systems can falter, and the human respiratory system is no exception. One of the common issues that can arise is asthma. This is a chronic condition where the airways become inflamed and narrowed, making it difficult to breathe. This can be triggered by allergens, exercise, or even stress. Next, we have bronchitis, an inflammation of the bronchial tubes that carry air to the lungs. This can cause a persistent cough, shortness of breath, and even chest discomfort. It's usually caused by viruses, but can also be a result of smoking or exposure to certain irritants. Another common respiratory problem is pneumonia. This is an infection that inflames the air sacs in one or both lungs, causing them to fill with fluid or pus. This can cause symptoms such as a cough with phlegm, fever, chills, and difficulty breathing. It can be caused by a variety of organisms including bacteria, viruses, and fungi. These are just a few examples of the problems that can affect the respiratory system. There are many more conditions out there, including chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, also known as COPD, and lung cancer. These conditions can significantly affect a person's quality of life and in some cases can even be life-threatening. It's important to remember that many of these conditions are preventable or manageable with the right care and treatment. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and avoiding smoking and exposure to harmful pollutants can go a long way in keeping the respiratory system healthy. Regular checkups and screenings can also help detect any potential issues early, increasing the chances of successful treatment. In the end, the respiratory system, like any other part of the body, requires care and attention. It's a vital part of our lives, allowing us to breathe, speak, laugh, and even sing. So, let's not take it for granted. Knowing these issues underscores the importance of maintaining a healthy respiratory system. The human respiratory system, a marvel of nature, ensures our survival by performing functions far beyond simple respiration. We've journeyed through the winding paths of our airways, from the nostrils to the tiny alveoli deep within our lungs. We've learned how oxygen is drawn in and carbon dioxide expelled, a rhythmic exchange that keeps us alive. We've seen the system's role in maintaining homeostasis, balancing our body's pH levels, and helping us adapt to changing conditions. And we've explored common ailments that can disrupt this intricate system, reminding us of its importance and vulnerability. The respiratory system, a silent workhorse, toils away unnoticed, making every yawn, every sigh, every word spoken possible. A complex network of organs, tissues, and cells, it is a testament to the incredible capabilities of the human body. Remember, every breath we take is a testament to the incredible work our respiratory system does. So next time you yawn or sigh, appreciate the intricate system that makes it possible.